We're set for a powerful conference matchup. It's the SEC versus the Big 12. Both sides looking for a statement victory today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the crew looking to make a strong statement. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football Chris Farmer, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action.
Sean Bagel taking away this corner route. He's going to check it down, hit the side of his receiver's head. That's not how they wanted to draw that one up. They will bring Clyde Otto just in case they start the
Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going here.
Trying to put the trap. Get him, Sean Bagel. Nice tackle.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
Blood coverage right there. He was still going to get
Athens 14-1. That's where the drive started.
I'll use Sean Bagel.
Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable. Bounced around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film is he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. If you call plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
We're going to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. First down and 10. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Another good run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. I'm the offensive coordinator. I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It is a run. There we go. Okay.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Got him late.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Giving up so
Hands
many
it
big
off
plays.
on the counter.
Maybe we need to be more creative. Hit some more.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Looks like they go with a 3-3-5.
The offense threatening now. First and goal.
I'll take 4 yards.
Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Yep, they're not covering the flats.
He's got it near the end zone.
Easy first down. Now that
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Day last week. It's not going to repeat today.
They thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense gets their first crack now. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front, offensive line that can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see. Can this defense load up physically physically and hold up against this offensive line.
Going to be sending a blitz.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out. They can take advantage of it.
That first down, son.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a
Check
third down and
again.
3.
If they're just going to have Jelani Thurman this wide open every time, it's going to be easy reads.
Looking to
Again,
pick up the
Jelani
first
Thurman.
down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Now they pick up the first down, spotted at 38.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
We needed that so badly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
There we go. Receivers underneath at the right time. 4 wide receivers. We have
So the offense declines the penalty after the big play.
We had to go 1 yard. We had a QB spy ready, too. He just wasn't paying attention.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
He doesn't have it again. Finally, we get to him again. Okay, we know they're passing it.
He'll hand it off.
Watch the middle.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd
Taking
down
off
and 8.
again. Enrique Price can't get there.
Off this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first
He's
down.
not going to throw that. There we go.
Offense getting
Again, we
set up.
get there.
Here's
Hippo
2nd down.
second time today.
Obvious
All right.
false start
Limit
there,
that
moving
damage.
too early.
We're going to call a timeout right here. We're going to be aggressive here, sending a blitz. Now, I got to cover number 14, so this is a little
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
That's going to be wide open. Oh, no. What a freaking
2nd
throw.
down
Are
play
you
coming up for this
kidding me?
offense.
Just launched it blind. I don't know how they blocked that, to be honest.
And the wideout goes in motion.
Block that down. No! Dang it.
Looking to pass here on
We
2nd
try
down.
to improve ourselves in
The
the
pass is
offseason with
incomplete.
man coverage. It hasn't worked for us. Dang it. They scored before halftime with 50 seconds left. That stinks. We were so close to stopping them so many times.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
That's just unlucky. He was sitting right on top of it.
Out of the gun
They
now
weren't
on
ready for
3rd
this.
down.
Enough for the first.
He's running
but
out
we
of
were
time
running
here.
out of time.
Complete to the running back on this 4th down play.
Do we have him?
He's brought down after
nice
a
throw.
short
What a
gain.
speed.
It's not
Did
going to
we
be first
spike
down
this
yardage.
ball? I don't think so. I mean, they haven't
Yards will
spotted
send
the
the
ball
punt
yet.
team onto the field.
3 seconds remaining. 53-yarder. I guess we got to take a chance, right? 85 kick power on our.
And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pin back. He's past the marker and still going. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Thanks for that big six from Grant Paul Sanders. We have to be still in business. Definitely running this to the left.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20.
Right there. Ariel, that's what I was wanting on first down.
He gets loose.
Oh, just needed like 1 more second. I think I got him.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now.
Swerving in and out of traffic. Mike Masters needs to have another big day.
First
Didn't
play
get
of the
to have
drive,
too
they
much
come out
Tennessee
throwing.
for obvious reasons.
Looking right, this one caught.
This one's just slant to the RPO.
They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 33.
Fourth down. Wow.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Nobody's getting off block. Thankfully, Grant Paul Sanders is there to make the tackle. That's a
Second
much better
down
play.
after that
Hippo
previous
Green
play.
in the backfield again. He's been a menace today. He lobbed it over him. He missed his target. I would have been picking that
Play
off.
action,
He
looking to
was
throw.
on target. That's some good pass rush. He's doing a stretch
Short
play
throw
right now, and it is
complete to the
looking
tight end.
very nice.
There's some space around the 30. They finally stop him. Big play, moves the ball to the 22.
Give him that stiff arm, Caleb
First
Jackson.
down here for this offense.
Taking a chance, double
They'll
coverage.
keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Big time. Go, Mike.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Got him. Borningham. Oh, he couldn't get in.
Georgia now operating in the red
Go,
zone.
Mike. Just run around everybody. There we go.
Cross coverage now from the secondary.
Nicely done.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
What the heck?
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there and brings up fourth down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
Throw it here. Oh, fumble! We got it! Touchdown! What a play from the defensive line!
He knocks it right through. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Who would have ever thought? Rarely had it easy last season. Now our defense is legit.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
They use wide runs all the time.
The coverage team brings it down at the 26.
How many is he going to break? Get it together.
Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here.
Oh, we got him.
This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, and somebody's safe, man. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
No way that's going for any yard.
Running with purpose. Passes the 40. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Oh, Enrique Price is too
How about
slow.
setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
We're up by 16, 2 minutes
He
left.
picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Runs through the defender. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first 10 yards.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's launching it one-on-one. Time, absolute time. Sean Bagel's getting cooked over there. Watch in the middle. Lobbing it, yep, do his check down. No way he gets it. Nice job. Same team, guys, again.
They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period.
Over the middle? Well, that's my favorite target. You got to cover that guy. You got 100.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Jameson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Peterson releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away.
He's launching that right into our pocket. Boom, another interception for the team.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Think I got him? Oh, he dropped it in the end zone, so no more
So
points
no
for us.
return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here.
I don't know where we'd be without proud of, to be honest. We picked up Dan Mayhew.
Good throw to the left.
We also
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
But, I mean, the defense
So
got the
second and
turnovers that we
7
needed
at
to
the
win this
3-yard
game.
pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive.
Stops as well. The running game was very dangerous.
Here's the handoff.
Kind of slowed down later on when we started getting sacks.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Drop it back, looking to throw for the first down.
We have a more dynamic offense. But our receiving
Looking
game,
deep
it's
down
a
the
lot
right
to
side.
It's my first read every time.
And he makes the grab inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Dogs line up with a first and goal.
For the first time this year. And how about the 2 interceptions today? Enrique Price with a pick 6 for Grant Paul Sanders.
First and goal,
Got our
handoff.
defense fired up.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
I got a little bit lemon here.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Very close. So what if we got locked in for a
Here comes the offense, trying to get a drive going. Last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time.
I haven't even to do it. I don't usually spin to the fourth tier.
It's a shotgun run call. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking for his big tight end. He tracked out after a solid return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Much better than 4-8. This week we got Bengals, who was the only user we beat last season. This time we're 2-0 to start the year.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Already had a devastating injury.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Very good defense now.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. Minimal gain right down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The offense is set up with excellent field position.
It looks like Bengal is in the race here as well.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quickly. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back and making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
How's your defensive line doing? They're starting to get it going a little bit. I think DeAndre
They'll run it here.
hurt about a little bit. Not
No run
taking
up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown.
Still got Mike Matthews.
Shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Get my players out of position. It's kind of my thing.
All right, how do we stop A.J. Turner?
Is that where the
He'll
new
drop
focus
back here
is
on
now?
3rd
It's
down.
on the running back. You forget about Garrett Jordan, only focus on A.J.?
I don't know. I
Good throw, testing the middle. Another incompletion. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team.
Yep, that's the
He connected with his first
Beaumont
attempt.
offensive
This
line,
one is
I'd
from
imagine.
37
Bring
yards
this
out.
one back. It was a good play.
He made 3 points on the board. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Oh, what a catch.
He's going to return it from near the
I
goal
really
line.
think that should be a catch every
It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Offense ready to start this drive. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. See if they can get it going this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half.
Cover over him this year, like I did last time. There are other guys that can get that to play. Oh, that's lucky. Intercepted off the tip.
I lobbed it into double coverage.
Yeah, or triple coverage.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to
Jelani
throw.
Thurman.
Fires it to the wideout.
Oh,
Bro.
not bad. Oh, that's a huge play for us after the pick.
Good, a takeaway for the defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
That's got to be a touchdown. Garrett Jordan.
Wow, he's fast.
It's the wide receiver coming in
Took
motion
off on
now.
that one.
First down.
Come on,
Looking to
break
throw the
that
football.
tackle.
Grab behind the line. It's Murphy.
Kind of deep intro territory.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I mean, we already punted on the 4th and 2.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
I desperately needed
Running back grabs it on the screen. Goes out to the stiff arm. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. The defensive play brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Big touchdown to take the lead
Looking
on the
to
road.
chuck it
He really
again.
hasn't hurt you very much. It sounded like the focus was stopping him. I think you've done that most of the
Makes the
game.
grab. It's Murphy. Finding space at the 20. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
How do you...
This offense is clicking. Clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down at the 7. The completion brings him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Hand off from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Okay.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring.
Okay. Needed that one.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Interesting choice there.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
He'll
be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
There is like
Offense
6
out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's Jameson. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After the first half loss, it's 2nd and long with 17. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look.
Timeout was
Make an
definitely
adjustment
really
for
bad.
this
And the
important
ball is
play.
spotted. The clock be moving.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down.
Can't be caught, but I'm
They
glad
bring the
that it was.
punter onto the field now.
There's no way you can get the line here. Surely now the clock's actually going to run. The survey says, no, it won't. And you're going to be able to
And that
fight.
sets up a
You're gonna
return.
play
And the returner will be brought down.
It's beyond stupid. It's so stupid. At least I'm not complaining about it. For the rest of this game, I will be doing voiceover.
This will
Bengals get
likely
ball
be
first
the
here in
last
second
play of the half.
He attempts to stop the run by loading the box, but A.J. Turner is able to slide his way all the way
From the
through
shotgun
these
now, here's a handoff inside. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play home. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway.
Either way, he weren't lined up well to be snapped, and I think part of it
And he'll
is
just
like
take a
I'm
knee,
using
drive
the
and
guy
start
that's
at the
playing that
25-yard
zone,
line.
but I'm not moving him. It's just like he's reacting to the
And the
play
powerful
action.
Georgia
I'm not
offense is back out
Either
on the
way,
field.
Bengals scores here.
Passing
I'm
game's
just
been on
throwing a
fire.
pick.
Let's see if the
Next
defense
drive,
has
Tom
made
Hanks
some
throws with
changes to
9
begin to
based
slow
on
it
his
down.
post route to Lonnie Thurman, and
Only
he
a
has the
small
speed
gain.
to
Now
read
looking
around
at
the
2nd and 9.
and go all the way for 6 points.
Chris, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Left in the game. Bengals sees this all-out blitz and throws it
Quarterback
to
wants to
Jared
throw it on
Gordon, right
2nd
over
down.
behind the defense. I thought this
Receiver
was a
makes the
good
grab.
throw and do, but it was
They
wide
tackle him
open.
at the 15. It's enough for a new first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Bengals whoop us 63-42 for the final.
Here comes a
score.
first down
Ryan
pass
Mitchell
attempt.
is Spiral, the only user
Distance left and makes the completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
On to the next week against RBC.
Getting set.
where we can
Here's
hopefully
2nd down.
bounce back.
This year,
Good
playing
snap
gas
motion from the offense.
Stadium been rocking this year. Drew,
Everybody left after that. The last
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I was about to say,
That
it doesn't
back
look
just
too
had
packed. I was
nowhere to
kinda
go.
worried.
Got to give credit to the defense and their run
I
fits on
almost
that
never
play.
bring these out, but that is a way to start the game. That's one of my favorite
Short
players.
they got the ball. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34. The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Georgia setting up for their 1st and 10 now.
Makes me very, very happy.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance anymore.
Come on.
Now it's second down.
Nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's just like
Not
sometimes
much on that play, brought down short.
where it's just like noticeable how much.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
What is that?
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
What is this game?
Lets it fly out of the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. They finally get him in a big gain. Lose the ball to the 10. Long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field.
Oh, nice hit. Still on his feet. Oh,
out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
We'll take it. Honestly,
I need to get somebody out of our section. Grabbing it section. I'm playing defense for me, dude.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air.
Blake, first down.
Oh, he can't hang on. An opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Blake again.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense.
Quite well right now.
All the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart.
And he busses into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They have the lead now with the PAT.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the point after is good.
Oh, my line.
Looks like a man is down on the field at the last play. He's able to take a timeout.
a snap occurred, and that was a little spooky. You had more than a half second, he would have
He'll
scored.
return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. I'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
I mean, I guess we both have one of those.
Go score, Blake.
Yeah, we both have had one of those where we just break
And the offense trots back out on the field
Plays
again.
that perfectly, overrated it like a half a step.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw
Got
it.
very lucky.
Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10.
5 yards right now. That feels like a sack, all things considered.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Oh, my.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Come on.
Great start from the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here.
Disrespect that number.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set out to throw.
One way we're going to be able to win this ball game.
It's an out route, the catch made. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
I was just trying to run.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looking for 6. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Oh, did I get open?
What's my quarterback doing there, dude?
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's got it with room to move. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Outside.
tackle. Let's go. Oh,
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Terrible play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
What a run. Yeah, that's got to be the longest run in program history. 4 rushes for 130 yards. I think that's already his career high in the season.
Play fake, looking to throw.
Not expecting it whatsoever.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Now it's third down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long.
High ball game.
Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Absolutely nothing.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time.
On a ride. Come on. Nice.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the return will blow down on the coverage team.
That is huge. That is
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down.
Nice job.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
He just ran back.
And he breaks the tackle.
Literally just
With
ran
a
back.
solid
Get a
gain
first
there.
down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks throw these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
I know, he's not a lot. Last one pass on the outside.
Here's the second down play.
Mike's just too good, man. Too good.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Thank you. Tie game, boys. Tie
They'll
game.
look to throw it here on second down.
Oh, I can't even get the
Pass
throw
ball is
on.
incomplete.
That's
There was a
terrible
lot of
start.
contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Such a bad throw. Oh, he's so open down the field. Might just block the game right there, boys.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved in catching passes. That's tough to stop.
Where is the flat defender? Our defense is so bad.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take on this
no
W?
idea. I legitimately
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Let's go. We made a tackle.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Needed that.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
How I drew it up, Drew.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
That's huge. That's massive.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. And it's caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
There's a God in heaven I need him.
Finds his target, and it's complete. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal.
You're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me, bro. No fucking way.
So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit, wiped off the board. Ouch. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Stuffed again. On. Oh, boys,
So it'll be a
all comes down
touchback
to
ball
this.
spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, shoot some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
I don't blame them. I rated this game myself. The GG to Drew.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but this is just a short game.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back into the throw for the 1st time. Pitch made on the left side. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away.
With an absolute laser to Sammy Wallace, splitting the safeties to tie the game. And we've been blocking the blitzes beautifully.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
In the middle again. Now he finds Lonnie on an out route. It's a terrific
Offense
block
makes
from
its way on the field, ready to start the
That's going to
drive.
spring him free for another touchdown. I appreciate the
From the
boys
shotgun,
blocking.
it's a handoff.
That deserves a helmet.
And the one moves well at the 33.
Quarterback run.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Eric was not able to score a touchdown with that time remaining, so we go with a strong lead in the halftime. I mean, if I win this game, it's the only game that mattered all season long. Then jumping forward to Eric's first possession of the second.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
He goes with another quarterback
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
To tie it up at
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. gut check time on both sides. They stop him behind the line, and that's going to set up 4th down and short.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Close to the tight end.
So bad.
And it falls incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Even a bit surprised that this guy was able to jump around. No, both of us saw it the same way. This is just
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It is what it is.
Absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the
Threads
play.
the needle to his running back for 6.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
After blowing a lead this
Drops
quickly,
back,
I
looking
am
to throw
playing
for it
to
on
just
3rd
not
down.
lose at this point. I am trying to
Grab
run out
down
the
the
clock.
middle.
It's
It's
out of
Payne.
feel good.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
However, we got ourselves
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Return starts from inside the 5.
And I actually try to go down, but
He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive.
So we actually need quite a bit of time for Eric. 24
Now comes the offense set to take over here. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely.
Checks it down to his running back to get up to the
It's a quick
12-yard
grab.
line.
It's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
What a win for the Gatlinburg Terrier Pigeons. This is probably
Looking to throw now on first down.
history up to this point. Feels awesome. And now we have
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line.
What an amazing job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback to get this ball into the end zone. And now they've given themselves a chance down 2, under 10 seconds to go. You've got to hit this 2-point play to send it to overtime.
Great decision that he should. We'll see. This video game's great. Fast running back.
Wow, trying to make an impact. Helping the defense on this crucial play.
Tight end. Okay offensive line.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. That's a great try. Levels the game here in the late stages.
Edge rushers aren't anything great. Defensive line isn't anything great. I mean, we're the better team, like all around. We should definitely
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Now, I mean, I wish we could spin it on the power, but we need better accuracy, especially against under the pressure.
Here's the return from inside the 5.
Overall,
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16.
I was in my own head. But my strategy with these guys is probably not to upgrade them until the offseason.
Offense will
And that's
keep it on
because
the
I
ground
don't
here.
want to increase your field
Fighting
goal
off the
percentage.
defenders. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. The second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. Let's see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Nice. Glad to see him get a pick against Eric as well. Right now, Tommy Stanton is number 2 in the conference in passing yards. He's number 1 in passing touchdowns with 19. I guess he's had a better year than I thought just because we've been playing from behind in so many games. Passing at a pretty high clip too, 76% completion percentage, only 3 interceptions, and a few of them I'm kind of like questioning.
That's an important first down on that running play.
My biggest problem with him is just kind of the random underthrows. Come on, guys, let's keep this momentum
Off the
going.
play fake,
Finally
looking to
have a
throw.
glimmer of hope in our
Finds an open target on the left side. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Look that great, but you never know in this game. Tommy Stanton, Jelani Thurman, they're highlighting the right players. I mean, I don't think they'll be able to stop the run.
Inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To hurry up and try and get as many yards as possible, just because, you know, it helps out recruiting.
Great pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
Get the underneath route.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Against the users for so long.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out.
A vicious hit. Thought they might run it on first down, and they did.
Let's see what the call is on this critical 3rd and goal. They try to punch it in overtime.
Now on 3rd down, that pressure's coming.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it.
We're going to get
Defense is coming after him.
He's got
it's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. The 18 puts him in front by 7.
Going flat again. It wasn't the correct decision, but we'll take it. Pitch it out. Great block from Colton Everett. Flat should be open. And it is. Oh, come on, break that. 2nd and 2, they're probably going to be playing the run. Now, what happens?
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive.
Nope, spin move doesn't work. That's kind of a first
Looks to the left,
play
and
we've
it's
had today.
complete.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
I did have him over the top. Okay.
And the crowd pulling their knife here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. We're going to pass here on 2nd down.
Get there. Is this going to be a safety? Let's go.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
What a smooth spin move by
There's the
Mike
snap.
Masters.
Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or overturn and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know it you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Catch that. Oh, my God. Oh, we're getting
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now.
We're sitting pretty. Up 16.
And he's in.
Let's fucking go, nigga. Let's motherfucking go, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
So what an entertaining battle here today. But in
Let's
the end,
fucking go,
the number
nigga.
1 team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Let's motherfucking go. That's what I'm talking about, my nigga.
And sometimes the pressure
Hey.
is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly
Let's fucking go.
That's going to wrap it up for Kirk Armstrong.
Oh my motherfucking